Okay. All right, guys, let's get it.
10,000.
What was it?
I probably spent on her probably about like 80,000. And the last chick that I was officially dating, we almost got a dog after like 2 days of knowing each other.
Somebody that's asking you to define something immediately has ulterior motives.
You are now listening to the Men Don't Know podcast.
Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I am the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions that men want answers to over wine and cocktails. Man, today, well, first of all, I want to thank everybody that's listened, everybody that's been championing this podcast on, whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or you download the Men Don't Know podcast app. I really can't thank y'all enough. Merch is still going out. It's in the streets. We traveling all across the world, and I can't thank y'all enough for championing this podcast along. Man, I got a great group of guys here today. Of course, Coy, as always, appreciate you. Yeah, you're just here for the drinks anyway, but you brought drinks today, so I can't even. Yeah, appreciate it. Man, Jesse, man, thank you for coming, bro.
How's it going,
man? Life is beautiful. Thank you for being here. And, I got my boy JR here. JR, man, thank you.
What up, man?
Not much, man. Life is beautiful. Thank you for coming, bro. I mean, you didn't have to travel far, but I appreciate you being here.
Long walk.
Yeah, I bet. Long walks. All right, guys. So, I think we've all been caught up in, I guess everything that's been going on. And, I normally don't do this, but I felt like everybody was talking about it and everybody asked me to bring this up on the podcast. Let's talk about Will and Jada. And if you're not familiar with it, we're talking about how, just the idea of, maybe being on a break or an open relationship or being on a break in a marriage and going through, maybe in another relationship while you're, still in still in situational ships. But, I'm gonna play a clip real quick and then we can get right to it.
We were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think so. I mean, because this is your red table and you brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. Mm-hmm. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now.
All right, so damn it, Corey, come on, man. Let's be serious. Okay, so first of all, entanglement, a complicated or compromising relationship or situation. Now,
That's the first time I've heard of that term.
Used in that situation?
Yeah. I mean,
entanglement.
Okay. All right, JR, let me ask you this.
That sounds like lawyer talk.
Sounds like jibber jabber.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Since we are talking about, in this podcast, we are talking about, entanglements on a break, cheating, if you want to say emotional or physical, and why people would go back or, double back in the relationship, I mean, is there breaks in marriage? I mean, you haven't been there. I don't feel like you've been in a marriage long enough to say that, but I mean, 25, 30 years plus, can you take a break?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think if you need a break, then obviously there's something there that's not right. Once you tell a partner that you need a break,
yeah,
even if you do take the break and get back, there's always going to be in the back of your head what happened during that break, or why did you even need a break to begin with? And sometimes I don't think a lot of people can get that out of their head. And marriage is never the same after that. I don't think
You can't request a break 25 years in. Come on.
Cool. I mean, you can request anything.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Let's be real here. I mean, if you ask for a break or you decide you want to go on a break, that is not because you need a space from your relationship. That is because there is somebody else that you want to hook up with. There is no rhyme or reason why you need to take a break from your relationship. I can understand getting some space, maybe take a weekend apart, but an actual calling it a break, that is not.
Well, you heard it. You heard what he said too. He said he was going to. This was over. Yeah. This,
So it's over. That's okay. That happens.
Yeah, 100%.
Not something that I typically agree with, but it's the fact of like, if you're in a marriage for 25 years, you don't just get to put a pause button on that and go out and have your fun and then come back and.
I feel like 25 that's a number.
That's a power couple. Like
for a sentence in a judicial stand for it's 25 to life.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, a break is something you do in like high school and college. That ain't something you bring out of that.
I mean,
yeah, I don't think you signed a contract. I'm sorry.
It's not just that you signed a contract. Like, I don't know how many people are religious here at the table, but it's you go before God, and for better or for worse.
God and family.
God and family.
Yeah. That contract is That contract
there are a couple things I'll give you to get out of that, but for the most part, it's you just made a commitment for life.
Yeah.
In 25 years, you guys should be able to get through whatever break you need that doesn't involve another person, like you said, right?
Yeah.
So if you did need the break, for sure, there's something else that you want to do.
So at that point, does Will get to go run around and do what he wants to do?
He's been.
You don't know that.
Willie, come on now.
Oh, wow. You don't know that, Coy. Coy, first of all, you don't know that. You speculating.
No.
Okay, you know what, Coy? I'm done. Hey, man, nah, we not hitting nothing. Let me ask you. Okay, but let me ask you this. You and wifey in 30. You and wife are in 30 years. Let's just, we are hypothetically speaking because y'all have not made that milestone yet. No, not to say that you won't, but I'm just saying right now, you haven't made that milestone yet. Mm-hmm. Y'all are in 30. Do you think if any infidelity happened, maybe not even physical, just emotional happened, could you forgive and get back to that same place? I mean, it's 30 too.
I would say, yeah, but my thing is, it's never the same after that. So it's not even really worth it in the end. Yeah. To do that. I mean, if you really want things to be awkward for the rest of your marriage, then by all means. Okay. To me, I don't think it would ever be the same.
You can't shut it down. You can't space out.
Yeah.
And let it go. Okay.
Like if you're taking a break, if you're just taking time apart to let each other miss each other, that's one thing. But if you're taking a break to see other people, that's a whole other thing right there. Okay. So I don't know. It depends on what you mean by break.
Who knows? Don't worry, I'm calling somebody. Who knows it's a break though? What if that person gets with that person and they end up together?
That's true.
Then it's like a forever. It's a breakup.
What's good?
Hey, you already know what it is. Hey, it's never yours. It's just your term, KP. How we living, my guy?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I mean, she ain't choosing until she meet all the friends. That's what the quotes.
Like that.
Hey, bro, that stays in the back of my mind, regardless.
Fact,
hey, man, you here with the fellas tonight? I got my boy Jesse here. Jesse, say what's up to KP.
What's going on, KP?
Jesse, what's up?
I got my boy JR here. JR, how we doing?
What up, KP?
JR, what's good?
Man, you know Coy. He over here getting drunk.
Yo. What's up, man?
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, man, we talking about Will and Jada. We talking about Will and Jada right now, bruh. I want you to...
Entanglement.
Bruh, okay. One of the posts I put up said, anybody notice how none of the women are getting mad at Jada?
Yeah, none.
I mean, hey, Corey, put that down. Come on, man. Go ahead.
They telling her, do you, boo boo?
Get
they
you,
have
your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Why is that, man? Why is that?
That's just how women rock.
Damn, they gonna die on that sword together, boy.
That's just how they rock. I guess. Shit, man.
Let me ask you
She
this.
hurt, man.
Go ahead.
The homie Will was hurt. He was hurt.
Ooh. Oh, you saw it in his eyes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think his face replaces the Jordan crying meme. I won't be surprised.
What's up?
That's gonna replace the Jordan crying meme because that hurt me.
Damn.
The look he gave after he said, "You mean relationship?"
Yeah.
His face was just like,
at least he's calling her on the bullshit.
Yeah. Call it for what it is, you know.
We haven't seen Will's face like that since Uncle Lou dipped out on him.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's too soon. I don't care. I don't care how long it is.
Thank you. Thank you, Coy. Thank you, Jesse. Jesus. Hey, KP, for real, though. Like, I feel, and this is the thing, too. I felt like everybody, all the dudes and all the men looked at Will and was like, damn. Like, we've all seen that face. We've all been that face.
Yeah.
Like we all felt that hit a little too close to home type of situation.
Yeah. Do we know this is not all a PR from them too? Like because it came up that they scripted
for what? Bro?
I don't know because they've always been real on their table talks. They all out.
I feel like
they don't care.
Yeah.
But then again, that's Will's like adopted this whole social media like persona.
Yeah.
You know, and he's just being real. He's out there.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I looked at him and I was like, bro, I get it's 25, but let me ask you this: could you double back? If said wifey did something to you like that, and y'all,
one more time. Can I double back?
Yeah. For you and your wife, 30 years in, and she step out, could you double back and be cool with it?
I mean, from the outside looking in, it's easy to say no.
Yeah.
You're like, hell no.
Yeah. But be honest.
I can't blame him. I mean, I can't blame him for going back, but
yeah.
Oh shit. Damn, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
What about when they were talking about like it was all approved and stuff?
Yeah.
So why is he upset if it was?
But he didn't approve of it.
Oh, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Okay. Yeah, no.
He just felt like it was approved because they were on a break, quote unquote.
Yeah. But she said something about I made that decision.
Yeah, I'm the only one that could approve of that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, KP?
She held her gun with that. Huh? She held her gun with that.
She held her gun? Like, yeah, pretty sure.
No. No. Yeah, no, she held her ground.
Oh, yeah.
I think she downplayed the situation when she used entanglement. She downplayed that.
Bro, all the fellas knew that. I feel like all the guys that were watching it at the time that it came out, we was looking at the TV like, look, check this out. That's a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You got caught. Just, hey.
And let's be real, if she wouldn't have gotten caught.
Damn.
Would they be talking about it?
It would not. There would not be a word.
Does August have an album coming out soon?
Yes or no?
He dropped the album. He dropped the album when
he just dropped one.
Oh, he dropped the album.
How convenient to be linked up with the Smiths.
I mean,
he's like my buddy Jada is not cutting any of the parents.
Hey, he thought she was gonna stay with him too, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just we no one really knows what went on in that situation. Everybody can only speculate. It happened last year, but I mean, like I said, a lot of women are looking at this.
Said 4 years ago.
Yeah,
4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years. It was 4 years ago, but he brought it out on the table.
But he had an album coming.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. I feel like a lot of women might bring this to the table, trying to hit it, and come out the box with Jada did it type of thing.
You trying to say that the new word is entanglement for women when
entanglement,
that 2020 word. Like, and then I posted that picture, Every girl trying to use that word entanglement until her husband or boyfriend pulled his pistol out and set it on the table.
Right?
That,
Well, so that if they're going to use that, where's my free pass with whatever?
No.
Well, see what he was saying. All the girls saying, "Oh, go Jada." Like, what about if all the guys are like, "Go Will"? If he did,
go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that.
No, that's not a good look.
Will needs to go out and have his fun now.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Let me ask you this: can you do that?
He said that. He said something about him like stepping out.
I gotta
she was
get
like,
you
"Oh,
back."
you
Yeah.
did. Yeah, she was like, "You did already."
Yeah, no. But the women I talk to know how to keep their mouth shut. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Why? And
not even Will, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying.
When Will filmed that movie in Colombia, he had his fun.
Are you? Hey, Coy's been to Colombia. Coy's been to Cartagena. So
the one where there's two of them.
All of a sudden, Coy's been to Cartagena, so he's assuming if he was Will Smith,
just because you have no self control. I mean, come on.
You see what I'm talking about? Because Coy has no self control. Okay, let me ask you this, KP, and I'm gonna let you go. Why do men get back with women that have stepped out on them?
Oh man, I don't have an answer, bro. I shit.
Too much time.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I personally, I don't really know any guys that's gotten back with girls that stepped out on them. Yeah, I don't know any. I don't know any.
But you know plenty of girls, though.
Yeah, well, sure, I do.
Why? Okay, so what's the difference? Because I'm going to call a girl next, but I want to know what's your thing. What's your theory on why women go back?
I think it's easier for a girl to forgive a guy like.
Wait. Speaking to the phone, you dipped out.
I think it's easier for a woman to forgive a guy. Like for us, I think if we get stepped out on, it's going to take a lot for us to get over that. Like it's always going to be in the back of our mind more than I think a woman. Like for us, it hurts our ego. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's big to us.
Yeah.
So that's
ego I heard that, my guy. Shit, man. I'm gonna let you go, but hey, when are you?
All right,
I'm gonna hit you up. Let's figure out when you're free next.
Yep.
I need a. We actually gonna try to wait until this all clears up, and we're gonna do a guys' day at the beach and just get all of us out there and hang out.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I wanna make sure though you have the next day off, so that way you can fully enjoy yourself. Though you know what I'm saying. So that way, I'm gonna plan it out in enough time so that way you can get that next day off. Because I don't, I want you to be able to enjoy and hang out and just hang out with the crew.
Appreciate it.
No, absolutely, my guy. I'm gonna let you go, but man, I can't thank you enough, my guy.
Always good talking to you guys.
Always, man. Say you're going.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
You agree with that shit?
I think it's a dirty situation regardless of how you look at it, and it's personally speaking, like if a woman cheats on you, like at that point in time, you've played your hand. Game's over. I'm done.
You can't double back?
Nah. Okay. I don't got the time.
But does the time put in matter?
No.
1 month of dating versus 10 years? You give it up that easy?
That easy.
25?
Don't care.
30?
What's going to stop you from doing it again?
I mean,
Man,
you have my word.
At that point, 25 years in, you gonna tell me that it was worth it for you to throw away 25 years? Like if you're in a committed relationship, the thing, if you guys have a mutual agreement and you go, both get to go do your own thing, that's one thing. Yeah. But if you are in a committed relationship at any point in time and you just decide you want to go play,
fuck it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hello?
Ange, what's up?
Hi, how are you guys?
I'm doing good. What are you up to? How's everything?
Just figuring out what to eat, what to make.
Living the dream. Damn. All right. Wait, do you know how to cook, first of all?
Yes, I do.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. First of all, slow down. I'm gonna need you. You know, I can't
What
say
are we
that.
making for dinner?
You see what I'm talking about? You got a bunch of guys at the table. I'm gonna have to. I can't say it, but I can spell it. You know what I'm saying? And it starts with an R-E, and then we're gonna just leave the rest out. And it's, you know, it ends with a lax. But you know, anyways. Man. I'm at the table with some guys. Jesse, say what's up to Ange.
How's it going?
Hi, Jesse.
I got JR at the table. JR, say what's up to Ange.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, JR.
And then I got my boy Coy just getting drunk at the table, sobering up off of water.
Corey, what's up?
I'm just saying, like he's shotgunning talk
First
heads.
beer.
He's shotgunning talk heads right now. Okay, Ange, we talking about Will and Jada right now. You've heard the hoopla and this, that, and the third. Let me ask you this first of all, because I want you to play devil's advocate. Okay. Why do women go back to the men that cheat on them?
Oh,
damn.
Well, from experience, I mean, I guess just because you're just like in love with them. I mean, I guess you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt or the relationship. And I don't know, you want to make things work and stuff. But eventually, I mean, I don't know. From my experience, it obviously didn't work out that way. So
okay. Now let me, you know, hey, you open Pandora's box. Have you doubled back more than once?
No, I have not.
Okay. All right.
Does the amount of time that you put in with this guy make it easier for you to, or like, does that have any effect on coming back or not?
Yeah, it does.
It does?
Mm-hmm. It does, yeah.
All right. Scenario, me and you are married for 30 years. I step out. Are you getting back with me if I confess and say, baby, please, one more chance? Yeah. I hit you with the biggie.
She just said.
That's hard because, I mean, it would be super duper hard for me to gain that trust and to go back and do all of that. So, I would be super hesitant to go back to like a marriage. I mean, a marriage like that. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to do it.
Damn, 30? I done gave you 30 years of my life, like more, you know.
Yeah, but you just done it, throw it away.
Hey, bro, judges give out 25 to life all the time. I gave you 30 and you're not going to, you know. Like,
what'd you do in that 30? If you were clean the whole way, what would make you all of a sudden want to cheat in 30, over 30 years?
I'm just saying.
Can I ask you, will this play a factor if let's say 30 years or whatever, and he cheats one time on one night stand or whatever, as opposed to, you know, a year of hiding it from you.
Said relationship.
Yeah. Would that make a difference, or is it just
I think
one time
that makes a difference
and it's over?
So you mean like he cheated on me like a year ago and then he tells me?
Yeah, like would you stay if it was just a one night fling, as opposed to if he just
like he
hid something from you for a year or so?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I'm super against cheating, whether it's a one night stand, whether you were in a relationship with somebody and I didn't know or whatever. So I wouldn't be able to do it. No.
Interesting. Now let me ask you this, because we all seen Will's face. And for guys, that hit home. Okay, we felt like when you see his face, we felt his pain. Like as a guy, like you ever seen like a guy want to hug another guy? Like that's what it was. Like we felt him like he shanked, like Ray Finkel shanked that kick on Ace Ventura. Like we really we felt him and wanted to give him a hug. Okay?
So it was that bad? There's no way Will the actor was there.
I mean,
Ali. Yeah, Will the actor took over when she said that.
I am Legend.
He had to hold that.
I'm just hey, bro,
it could have been worse.
Hey, he got me on his side. And the fact that he doubled back, I was like, damn, this man is a strong man. This man is a strong man. Have you ever slept with a married man? I hate throwing shit out there, but I had to ask. Don't look at me. I'm going to ask those questions. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'll say it first. I slept with a married woman before. I didn't know it at the time, but I did it. But don't call me, it was in my early days of raging in my 20s. So I'll say it, but damn, fuck you guys.
It's the way you asked it.
I hate first of all, Edge, I'm looking at all my friends I call brothers at the table, and they're looking at me with disgust. And I'm like...
No, I'm not looking at you disgust, laughing how you're trying to, make it okay.
Not making it okay, but I'm saying it happens. That's all I'm saying. You know what?
Did you know that she was married?
I did not know it. I did not know. And then
he didn't know.
I didn't know.
Then I pushed him. I was like, just do it.
No.
It
did. I didn't know. It wasn't anything crazy. It was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, wow.
How did you find out? Did she tell you?
You finally noticed the ring.
Oh, no. Hey, where did that come from?
When you text and they say, hey, I'm with the family. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, your siblings. What are you doing hanging out with them?
Yeah, so, hey, I don't, I'm pretty sure she's listening right now, too. So, I'm pretty sure all my exes are listening. Yeah. But I figure I'd ask you, since, I knew one of my boys already that we had on earlier, KP. He's a side dude for life. He already said that. So. Wow. It's okay. People know your role. It's a role player.
Wait, are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Have you ever slept with a married man?
No, I have not. No.
Interesting. Would you?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough. Why not?
Damn.
I'm asking a question. Coy, don't fucking look at me like that.
Who's supposed to say yes to that?
I know.
Why not?
I know women.
That's why.
No, but
that's why I asked you if you knew if she was married, because obviously, if you know that she was married and you hooked up with her, you had sex with her, that's so that'd be different, But then if she told you, and then you slept with her again, well then that's on you.
That's super on me. No. It was like, oh wow, didn't. All right.
I wouldn't do it. Obviously, it would have to be a situation like yours, to where I didn't know. Yeah. And then if he told me again, or if he told me that he was married, then I would just cut it off.
Yeah. Right, first of all, women in general don't be wearing their wedding rings, guys. So don't fucking sit here and look at me burning a hole through my chest, like they just have it out on display.
If you knew, you're a scumbag. If you didn't know, you're just misinformed.
Damn it, Coy.
But hey, honestly, I know some girls that just would not care.
Oh yeah.
I was having a conversation this weekend with one of my best friends, and we're just gossiping and stuff, and we know somebody that hooks up. Well, is not really in a relationship with this person, but sees this guy once in a while, and he's married, and he has a lot of money and stuff, so she benefits from it, so it's not like she gives a crap about this fucking other girl, so she doesn't care. I just would not be able to do that at all.
He's just keeping her happy to keep her quiet.
Hey.
Yeah.
What they say, I'm not gonna say that because y'all fucking look at me like I'm crazy. Anyway, last question. Are your friends? Do you have friends that have cheated? Before I let you.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, So do they cheat on an emotional level or a physical level?
It's been emotional. I know somebody that has been I'm pissed off at him, but it was almost kind of a revenge thing, but not really revenge because he cheated, more because she was hurt, and she's like, you know what, I need to, I guess, be with somebody. I don't know, I don't know how that works, but I feel like it's more emotional. Yeah, it's been emotional.
I ain't mad at that. Somebody,
I mean, we're emotional creatures,
Women, yes, 100%. Jesus, yes, absolutely. Now, let me ask you this: Are you a silent treatment, or are you a tantrum girl when arguments arise?
I wouldn't say tantrum, but I will tell you what's going on. I hate the silent treatment.
You're a tantrum girl. I can respect that.
Tantrum.
I can respect that. I can respect that. You can't respect the tantrum.
I cannot.
But no, it's not. But it's not a tantrum. It's like, hey, like I'm mad at this, so I'm going to tell you that I'm mad because of this. I'm not going to
direct communication.
Wait,
no. When it comes to like public stuff, where like, if we're like out with friends and whatever, I'll keep it to myself. Not that I'm going to be like, I'm just going to be respectful towards the people around me.
See, there you go. That's where it needs to be at. Like, if you need to have a discussion in a relationship, no matter how heated it is, having it out in the middle of public is not the way to go about that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that makes it way worse.
But what about the silent treatment at home away from everybody? Isn't that childish too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's childish.
I get both, though.
Wait, you get both?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I get
Depends on her mood.
And then she gives me silent treatment afterwards.
When you're about to respond, then she's gone. Hey, where'd you go?
I mean, it is. It
pretty much. She
is
pretty much vents, and then the ball's in my court,
and then you're like,
I just don't want to deal with it. So that's when the silent treatment starts.
Damn, I mean,
you don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you could be like.
I mean, it is hard. It is hard sometimes. Like, I guess it depends on like the argument, but some people can get over it quickly, and some people can't.
Yeah, could be like the NFL player Earl Thomas, where his wife held him at gunpoint. While in a dispute. I mean, you ain't going nowhere until we figure this out.
Under the horizon.
Hey, Ed Hardy.
Worst case scenario.
We throw the pile guns.
Christie.
You guys have emotion. See, it's not just women. It's not just women. Men have emotion. Men are emotionally unstable as well. So
everybody's got their own baggage, their own shit going on, and stresses in life.
Can I ask you a question real quick, Ange, before I let you go?
Yeah. What's up?
What's your baggage?
What's my baggage?
Yeah, what's your baggage? What is the thing that we have to?
Time.
No. What is the one thing we have to unpack when dating Ange?
Ange is never picking up a call again. That's her last time signing out.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna have to call me another time. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, what would be my thing? Honestly, it's like communication, I guess. Or I don't really. Is that like? Does that answer your question?
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I like to talk and communicate and talk about my feelings, and if something's bothering me, I'll tell you. And if like the dude is just not doing the same, I'd be like, hey, like, what's up,
so like the black and
or
white.
whatever.
Yeah, Shane with the bullshit.
No gray, no games.
Yeah.
All right, Ange, I'm gonna let you go. I'm sorry for picking on you for a little bit, but I appreciate you so much. I sent you a package. I don't know if you got it, but
I haven't checked my mail.
Okay, check the mail.
Okay, I will.
I appreciate you, though. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right, take it easy.
Have a good night.
All right.
See how Chris sends people packages so he can talk shit on them?
No, I did not talk shit, bro. I was just asking
bribery. Get whatever he needs.
You got that hat, right? You can answer this damn question.
I fucking hate you.
Now, what's your social security number?
All right, man, we're going to call John.
I know what your address is.
Damn. Let's see.
You got two hats, right? Okay, so.
What up?
Not much, man. It's been kind of spicy. Everybody's been mad at me a little bit. Yeah, man. I'm here with the guys. I got Jesse here. Jesse, say what's up to John. Y'all met last week.
Jesse, what up, brother?
Not too much, man. How's it going?
Oh man, living the dream, bro.
There you go.
I ain't mad at that. I got JR here. You didn't meet JR last time, but he's here.
Yo, what up, man?
Okay. What up?
And hey, we got Coy here. He's a little
what up,
drunk.
John? No, I'm not. I am not. Hey, Chris is on fire today. He's just talking shit on everybody.
No, John. First.
Hey, you know what? If you're not pissing people off, you're not doing anything right.
There you go.
Hey, he said it, not me. I'm just asking the questions to open the line of communication.
Hey, I gave you a hat and 2 wallets, right? Which girl did you sleep with last week?
What? It did not happen like that. I hate you guys, for real. Damn. Damn, y'all just come sit at my house and,
If you don't answer this question, I expect you to give it back. Okay.
All right. Hey, man. Hey, for real, we talking.
We're all just in it for the swag. All
right. There you have it. 100%. We talking about Will and Jada right now, man. We talking about.
Oh, my God.
Bro, we talking about, cheating. We are talking about infidelity. Let's first
start
about
entanglement, bro. We're talking about entanglement.
God, that word is already pissing me off now. Like it legitimately is.
It's trending
okay.
on Twitter.
Let me ask you. Jesse brought up something. Me and Jesse were grabbing beers earlier, and he said something to the effect of, "You can't." What did you say about those?
Yeah. Shit, now you got me the spot. This is a day that you cannot take back.
Yeah.
Like you've done an action or done something that day that for literally forever is going to make a mark in your relationship.
Yeah.
It'll get brought up now and then.
You believe that?
Oh yeah, I mean, well,
have you done it?
Here's the thing: is I guess as far as how women are like elephants; they never forget anything, right?
And they will
so
hold over your head until you die.
There's something that whether you realize it at the time or not. I can't think of a particular example off the top of my head, but it's just going to be that one. It could be just one thing, and she'll just hold on to it forever and like bring it up every time you guys get in a fight. Like, oh, I remember 3 years ago when you did this and this, and it's like you just can never get past that, And it's just like a little poisonous thorn in the side of your relationship.
Damn.
It could be like you hugged her best friends too tight one time or something like that when you were drunk. I don't know, like some weird shit like that.
Let me ask you this: could you be will and forgive?
I'm a very forgiving person, actually. I don't hold on to stuff. I am usually one to. Like I get over, like if I get irritated or I get upset, I usually get over most things in 5 to 10 minutes. I just don't care enough to stay mad, and more often than not, like 9 times out of 10, things aren't worth holding on to anyway, like why stay mad? Like for what?
Damn.
Like I try to reserve the things that I hang on to for, the ones that really count, special that should really make or break a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Occasions.
Coy.
Yeah.
Coy, you can't say special occasions and equate things. It's two different things. Two different things. Two different things.
Ace up the sleeve.
Two different things, my guy. Ace up the sleeve, special occasions, two different things.
No, man, the whole ace up the sleeve thing, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like it really is. If you're going to hold on to something like that. I called my last chick out on it. We got in a fight and she had used the same thing in like 3 different arguments. And I looked at her dead in the face and I said, like, that is the last time you will say that to me.
She kept reusing it.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You guys, you got to be.
You done shot that bullet already.
You can't handle it. It's just a way to hold something over you. It's just a way to keep their thumb over you.
Be grown-ups. Attack it. It happens and it's over. Don't. You should.
You know what I think it is. I think they do that to like perpetually keep you battling back from it in an effort to like keep them around, like subconsciously.
Damn.
Keep digging yourself.
Like you're always behind. Like if you're always behind,
you screwed up.
If you're always behind the 8 ball, you're always working to keep them around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. That incident's on your credit score now.
Come on, JR. Damn.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Okay. Let me ask you this. So, like I said, 25 years in of marriage. You forgiven? Are you forgiving Jada? Are we back to it?
Oh, see, I guess it's for context, for me to most accurately answer the question, I need the details of what they were doing. Was it actually like an agreed thing that she could go do whatever? Or
No. They were on a break, quote unquote.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean...
Yeah.
Will was about to leave her.
Yeah. Go ahead and answer that.
Will was about to leave
her.
Yeah, he was about to leave her.
So they weren't technically done yet.
They weren't done yet, no.
Oh, then she cheated. She's actually
problems.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm asking
I've always
you.
thought
if Will has any balls at all, he'll leave.
He ain't leave. First of all,
but I thought their relationship this whole time was like on a soulmate level where they didn't really care what they did. That's what I always thought.
Yeah, they've always said that.
You know what though? No matter how bad they
happens,
get, he ain't leaving that money. It's not about leaving her. It's about him not leaving half his money.
Nah, at that point, I don't
You
think
know
she's
they don't
walking
have a
away
prenup.
with half that money.
Damn, do you think?
Because any girl that can go and do that, they don't have a prenup.
But they've always said that they were in it for life.
Well, yeah, even after 25 years, though, any prenup they're going to have is
Yeah, well, I mean, I could
basically
say I'm
null
going
and
to
void.
be an astronaut too, but it doesn't mean I'm going to the moon.
So Will's never. We're all just sitting here agreeing that Will's never done anything in 25 years. Will Smith, A-list actor.
Hey, do you have
Hey,
proof?
bro, Will Smith's been in Epstein's Island,
Yeah.
so
He did,
that's a different conversation.
He's done like
I need
what
proof.
3 movies with Margot Robbie? None of
I
that?
need proof.
Thank
I
you.
need proof.
Oh,
Hey,
don't bring my wife into this. Don't bring my wife.
Hey, let's be real. That woman is gorgeous, but if you look into those eyes, you know
God.
there's 100 pounds of crazy sitting behind them.
Or 7
Oh,
pounds.
dude, the better they look, the crazier they are.
I'm mad that he said about the damn. I'm mad he said crazy sitting behind those eyes. Cause, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it flashes back to all our crazy exes, and we all
She's
like that.
played a crazy role in all of them.
Let's be real. Everybody saw how she was looking at the camera in Suicide Squad. That wasn't just
Oh,
an
when she
acting
like
rod.
licks her lips or whatever she does,
There's a
sticks her
whole
tongue
lot
out
of
or
crazy
something.
there.
Oh my God,
Yeah, see?
that's a hill I'm willing to die on right there. I'm not.
Hey man, I ain't saying it ain't gonna be fun. but-
See? Do you see what I'm talking about?
I'll take
Are,
it.
are you?
I
Are
think
you?
there's a lot of guys that are willing to forgive a certain woman with
Depending
a certain
on the
period of
situation.
time put in.
Depending on the
You
situation.
putting in 25 years with someone that you
Infidelity, I'm not.
I don't know.
It depends. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I feel like
Yeah, no, I'm not willing to like.
You don't know that?
such a degree of simp that I'm going to stick around for everybody if I'm just getting, like.
I'm not saying
done
everybody.
dirty all the time, you know?
I'm saying that one. I'm saying that one. I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying that one. I feel like everybody's going to double back.
Self-respect plays into it too much, though.
I hear you.
No, but
I hear
hang
the
on a
self-respect there, but like I said, if old girl, if like y'all were talking about that hill you willing to die on, if she stepped out and said, "Baby, I'm sorry," this, that, and the third, you not going to double back?
If she's willing to
Why you
throw
got
it
to do
away.
that to me, bro?
If she's willing to throw away that time,
are you sure it was an accident?
One time
what
clean.
she tripped and fell.
It happens.
She tripped and fell.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. A lot of men do it all the time. It happens.
Oh my God,
Fell into it.
man. That's
Oh my God, I thought it was you.
We fall into a lot of things. as
Can we
men.
can we talk about how this story first came out though? Like, what your boy?
Coy is mad that
This guy didn't keep his mouth shut.
This guy, said
Had a good thing
said
going.
guy didn't keep his
no.
mouth
Someone
shut.
sold him out.
No,
No, he sold himself.
yeah.
out.
The third party. sold
Oh,
himself
yeah.
out.
My God,
yeah,
Coy,
the third, yeah.
You're better than that.
And what is it?
So,
He's got an album dropping.
Wait,
right now?
wait. So the guy that Jada was in a relationship with dropped an album and then came out about their relationship.
You're talking about August Alsina.
Yeah. So Coy is mad
man.
because he didn't keep his mouth shut.
You're mad too.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
He was Chris was more mad than I was.
Yeah, 100%. I'm
Well, he
like,
caught
boy,
feelings.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, I mean like
He
this.
caught feelings, and then what
Come
happened?
on.
She didn't like it back, or she wanted to end it, and all of a sudden he wanted to be a little bitch and come and be all loud about it.
Say what you want, bro.
Dude, she's not leaving
Hey,
Will Smith
that-
for August
that could mean-
Alsina.
that could
Right,
mean-
but he didn't know that. He didn't think that in his head.
Hey, bro.
Hey, that
gotta know
could
that.
could mean
Go ahead.
him talking about it could be one of two things. He could either be so confident that she would come back and he's still going to have it, and so he can say whatever he wants, or she was done and then he got bitter about
you
it,
go.
like
That's
Coy
what I
was
think.
saying, and,
I think he was bitter Betty.
and
But also,
or he just flat out doesn't care and he's over it himself and he's going to say whatever anyway. Just
Well, there's-
for bragging.
I don't think that is he's
You
over.
never
This-
get over psychotic pussy. I don't
this-
care what anybody
this was-
says.
dude, this
bro.
was a power play,
you
man.
never get.
Yeah.
Let me explain something too, though. You never get over like.
hold on, and she, like I said, he's an R&B singer, good looking guy, right? So all the pussy that he smashed, it probably doesn't equal to what Jada was giving him on an
Absolutely
emotional
not.
level.
Absolutely
You
not.
think Jada's got it like that though?
I
Yeah.
think she
No, I think-
Professor X that boy.
In the back of his head, he gets off on, this is Will Smith's girl.
That too, yeah.
That's what.
He's in the middle of a power couple.
Exactly.
If he's
Let me
dropping an
explain
album,
something to y'all.
if he's dropping an album, what couple is good enough to link your name up to. Right?
What,
It's
like,
not even
who's
about
got
that, bro.
Twitter? Is he
You really
number
think
one
Jada
trending
got
right
it
now?
like that though?
Yeah, hey, bro. Whenever if you have ever smashed, like, if you've ever been out with, let's just say 48 plus.
They're doing stuff. They're giving you stuff that these young girls
Let
can't
me
give you.
explain to you something, my guy, and I hope you get to experience this before you.
I've gone higher than 48.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, and you realize it's a whole different ball game. It's like they doing.
Oh, it absolutely is, but
Yeah.
it just isn't. Not all of it is like you're not automatically legendary just because you're a cougar.
Hey, I'm not saying that, but when you get to that legendary cougar status, where you get to that mountaintop of said legendary cougar, like it'll be it. I guarantee you, Professor X, you'll be outside of your mind trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Like if we were talking J-Lo, I'd take your word for it. For sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Some 55.
But it's not always physical, though.
It's not, because
not saying that Jada's not a
she is
good-looking
mentally
girl.
like she is mentally playing you in your head, and you're like, nah, I really love this chick. And meanwhile, you're throwing ones at her while she's on stage, and you're like, nah, like she loves me. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Trust me. And that's that.
Man,
it's happened, bro. I see it.
You were
happen
just
all the
filling
time.
a void at the time. That's it.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
But
Hey,
he didn't see it like that.
Yeah. Well, men never see it like that, though.
That is because he is stupid.
I didn't even know who this guy was until this happened. Okay, I did not know who this guy was.
And now everyone knows.
Yeah.
Now everyone does.
If I link my name to the Smiths,
Now he's going platinum.
and then now
that's what happens
they
when
want to
you're
hear
thinking
the
with the
song
wrong
too,
nose,
now, right?
bro.
100%.
Yep.
I'm gonna stream that shit illegally. I'm not gonna give him my money. I'm
Calm
not even
down,
gonna listen
Coy.
to his song on
You
Spotify.
see what I got to do with
Fuck him.
Coy? See what we deal with Coy? This guy just a loose
I'm just
guy.
gonna read the lyrics online. I'm not giving him any of my
All right, Coy.
any of my
All right,
time.
we good.
I'm on
All
Will
right, John,
Smith's
man.
side.
I appreciate you. I was on the phone with KP earlier. We're gonna figure it out once everything opens back up.
Oh, that's my dude.
And-
Yeah, Huntington,
and
man, we got to get that going.
Yeah. No. We're gonna do Guys Day at the beach, and I'm gonna figure it out, and
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna hit y'all up. All right, man. Stay good.
Let's do it, brother. All right,
Later,
appreciate
man.
it.
All
Take
right,
it easy,
yeah,
man.
boom.
All right, boys. Take it easy.
To Miami. I'm on Will Smith's side, man. I'm not giving this August guy any kind of attention.
Coy, calm down.
Not even
All
on
right.
Spotify.
I think what makes it worse is that August was around.
The whole
Because
family.
his son
family.
brought him in, right?
Yeah.
How did his son
There's
feel about
pictures
that?
of him and Will Smith like hugging and shit.
Yeah,
It's
like he was kind of like a son.
Hey,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Well, you
kinda dirty,
saw
man.
A-Rod and what is his name? Mark Anthony together in a picture with Jay. Hey, bro. Hey, it's the guy you least expect.
A-Rod was in the batter's box, baby.
Hey, bro. All right, let's Coy, let's do this.
Give me one.
Let's see if he picks up.
I know he has something to say about this.
I don't know. We'll find out right now. I don't know if he's gonna pick up. We'll see. We're on a different time zone too, so.
Where's he at? Australia? now?
Yo.
Give me Parkman. I want Parkman.
Oh man, Albert, how we living, my guy?
Oh, everything Gucci, bro.
Hey man,
How y'all living?
Oh man, living lovely. I got Jesse here. Jesse, say what's up.
How's it going, man?
I'm much, man. Pretty good about yourself.
Oh man, I got JR here,
Yo, what up, man?
Already was good with it.
and I got Coy. But Coy,
Hey, man, we passed you up. Are you back to phase one now? Are you back to phase one now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Y'all even know-
you enjoy your home cooking now, okay? No going out for you guys.
I don't even know if we in phase one. I think we back to square one.
Zero. Phase zero.
man. All right, my guy. Bruh, we on here. We are talking about the Smiths right now, bro. We talking about Will and Jada. We talking about. Let me ask you this, and we are all in mixed situations and mixed feelings.
Right.
Can you yourself? Can you go back to a woman that's cheated on you after y'all been married for 25 plus years?
Can I go back?
Yeah.
Me personally, nah.
Really? Damn, really? Is it just me?
Nah.
25 is a lot.
You are alone in that corner, my friend.
25 is I know is a long time. I know.
25 is like a third of your life.
Does circumstance matter?
Absolutely. I think it does.
Okay.
But
one night stand.
One night stand, drunken at a bachelor party.
Yeah, and she don't even remember it.
I mean, are we trying to justify? You want me to say yes?
I'm trying to gauge your threshold, man.
Yeah. We're trying to see where you at.
Like she came clean the next day too. Like, I didn't even know. I'm sorry. I got crazy last night, and
I got nuts.
And before that, 25 years, she has a clean track record.
Yeah.
It's all. I guess it's easy to say right now because I'm not in that situation. So I guess I would consider it, but I mean, I don't know. 25 in, and whatever you want to call it, drunk or whatever, and it got to that point, then it's a very serious conversation at that point.
Okay.
Because
but
25 in, how old are you? 25 in, how old are you?
I'm
40 something.
25 years. I'm assuming you probably got married late 20s, mid 30s, so we in 50s, 60s.
Yeah, you can't be out acting wild. 50, 60 years old.
Hey man, you hey, you got a yacht. I mean, it could open the dynamics.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it would definitely pause for a real conversation. You know, and really talk through it. So.
Okay.
I guess I would say I guess I'm coming from the space where it already happened to me.
Yeah.
Not 25 years in.
Okay.
And I know how I handled that situation.
Okay.
And so I just can't see myself going down that road again.
All right. No, I agree with you. You with a lot of dudes at this table. There's no doubling back. There's no U-turn. There's no do not pass go. There's do not collect $200. Like there's a lot of guys at this table. It's like that. I mean.
Yeah, I for one, my thing is once it happens, if it happens once, that's just going to be in the back of my head forever. And
so let it happen twice and you'll forget about it.
3 times. No, it's just that the relationship isn't the same after that. You know, there's nothing. To me,
there's always going to be something.
Yeah, it's not easy to salvage.
Sure.
You know.
All right, let me ask you this. How you feel about how you feel about the women not saying nothing about Jada?
You know, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. I've seen all the memes. I'm not versed. So if y'all can catch me up real quick.
I'm just saying. So
on that whole situation.
So you know that Jada cheated on. Well, technically they were on a break, but she stepped out with old boy. But
and it wasn't just a one night.
And it wasn't a one night thing. It was a relationship.
Entanglement.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't no entanglement.
No, she called it an entanglement, and then Will called her on her bullshit and called it a relationship.
Yeah, and so, but none of the women are saying that Jada was in the wrong. They saying that we got bigger things on our plate right now.
Trying to stay healthy.
I'm just
Corona free.
I'm just
bigger fish to fry.
So
right. Yeah, no, and I think maybe Jada wants to pilot entanglement because I mean we all kind of know like women when they do kind of cheat out or look the other direction outside of their relationship most of the time from an emotional standpoint. So when she says entanglement and all that, she probably was caught up emotionally because I think I saw like a short clip where I think was it Augustine, right? Or August Alsina?
Yeah.
He wasn't in a healthy place mentally. I think he was going through some things. And so I think that's probably where the help initially and then all the other emotion got caught up in it to where it forged a relationship probably. And maybe it's one of those victim mentality things where she kind of started feeling for him and it was more than what it was. You know, I guess it was like for 3-4 years, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. From what I thought I heard. So I think I think it kind of boils down to that, you know, so I think maybe the women didn't say anything because, you know, from that aspect of it, it's like some emotional checkout. But I always thought from understanding their relationship was open from the beginning.
Yeah, we all looked at it like that.
It was more than like super soulmate.
Yeah. And let me okay, now I need you to play devil's advocate.
Sure.
All right. your boy making the situation messy by coming out and saying he was sleeping with a married woman. I feel like that is guy code rule number one. No. Like, even if you put yourself in that position,
like why do you think he just did that all of a sudden?
Mind you, he dropped an album that week.
So I mean, that could be. I mean, we all know in Hollywood, any publicity is good publicity, right?
You think he caught feelings, or do you think it was publicity? It's just.
I think part of it could have been feelings. Once he realized the reality of the situation, that she had him in a space, and he was in that box, and it was never going to get out of it. She might have jumped in that box, and she was trying to find her way out. Once she found her way out, he realized the situation, and he was like, well, I'm about to blow this situation up and see what happens, thinking selfishly. You know what I'm saying? That may be a possibility.
Now, let me also pick your brain on older women. Do you feel like it's just something different about them that will hypnotize a younger dude?
Experience, yeah.
Try to tell you, boy. Like,
you didn't have to volunteer that, but go ahead.
Coy man.
Yeah,
go ahead.
This is stuff that an older woman can offer that a woman of our age or younger necessarily can't.
Good credit.
And then
give me that cosign.
I'm not with you. Hey, put that down. Come on.
Man. I mean, hey,
that's JR. JR, stop that.
Man, is your credit that bad? You're trying to find an older woman to set you back up with that?
Hey, Albert, because I was saying he's a good-looking guy. He's in music. He could probably get any of the girls he wants, right? But was there something that Jada had that,
Yeah, she's Jada Pinkett Smith.
Right.
Yeah,
he literally just stepped foot in between like one of the bigger Hollywood power couples.
Yeah.
And he's getting an absurd amount of publicity for an album he just dropped.
That wasn't going to do nothing in a pandemic.
Did he even have a single for it?
Like I said, I don't even know who this guy is.
Until now.
I didn't even know he had an album coming out, so y'all just gave him some publicity on that.
I mean,
I gotta look it up.
Jada dropped the album.
Hey, let me say this though, bro. Like, and this is what I tell guys: an older woman just does something to you mentally. I don't even know what it is. I could just say that before you get in a relationship, definitely take one out on a date. Before you know what I'm saying? Before you call it lock and key, like, for some reason, you sit down with them and you're just like on a whole nother level when you get up, like, wow. Like, and it could be Professor X. She could be playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we are easily fascinated as men, so an older woman taking us under our wing and pulling the David Blaine or
But how much older
so
is
Boone,
she?
I got another question for you, Boone.
Go ahead, ask away, bro.
What's her name? Because somebody has got you just
right.
Can't tell. But I'll tell you this. It was. That's what I'll tell you, and that's not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. But I'm just saying, like, and that's why I can see where he's coming from. I can see both sides of the coins, but you got to be, like,
you can't be
straight up on blast.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Like, you got to experience something. Like,
he got his cake, got to eat it too.
You were in the
shut
room,
his damn mouth. And
you're in the room
business.
with a class that you're in the room with people that aren't, you don't even have clearance to be there. Let's, what I'm saying, sit down, take notes. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, you're in a privileged position. Keep your mouth shut and your ears open. Enjoy the ride. Get the fuck off, and then keep it moving.
Damn,
but.
So if anybody in the group, has anybody been down the older woman
road, path that can speak on it?
Nah, ain't nobody speaking on it here, bro. It's a quiet table tonight, bro.
All right, okay, so has anybody done it in their past? Yes or no? We'll do it that. I ain't gotta.
I think the battery on my mic is about to cut.
What'd you say? I can't even hear you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, so anyways, my guy, I appreciate you.
It's that phase one. Phase one service is terrible over there. I can't hear.
Hey, man, I'm gonna let you go, my guy, but I appreciate you. I'm gonna tap in on with you tomorrow morning.
Already.
All right, fellas. All right, man. You have a good one.
Yep.
All right, go on.
You know, when I was in my early 20s and talking to a girl in her early 30s, you're just like kind of scared, you know? You don't know what to do. But now it's like when you're at our age, you don't care. You're like, oh, I'll go as high as you want to go, as long as you look good, you know?
Hey, as long as you look good. Jesus.
Well, we know what Chloe's standards are at this point.
Yeah, we gonna put looks at the top of the chart. Oh.
Hello.
Alex, we needed some female. We need some essence in here. We need some female energy in here.
First of all, how's your date going right now?
Coy. Wow. So you see how Coy never forgets. God, dog, Coy, let it go. Wait, Alice, what are you doing? Hello?
Hello?
What are you doing?
I just got home.
Oh, okay.
From a date?
I went to pick up my daughter from
okay.
No.
Jeez, gosh. Hey, I'm not going to lie to you. All these guys were sitting at the table like, is she doing it?
It just got suddenly real quiet.
Is she doing it again? Is she doing it again? She's doing it again. All right, I'm here with Jesse, JR, and Coy. Guys, say what's up to Alex.
How's it going? Hey, what's up?
Hi.
All right, Alex, we are talking about that whole Will and Jada situation, and I'm calling to get some female energy on this topic. Let me ask you this. Why haven't women said anything about how Jada did Will wrong?
Ooh, yeah. You know, because we're so used to men doing it that I think women are trying to like role play right now. You know, I personally don't think it's right. I think once you make a commitment in a marriage, it's two people. And there shouldn't be, you know, it's not open-ended. It's just you and me till we die, you know? So, but I can't judge anybody else's relationship. If that's how they want to work it, then, right. It's kind of on them too. Like, I feel like it's, as long as it doesn't disturb my money or my home, I don't care. You know, so that's me though. It could be different for everybody else, you know.
No, I hear that. So let me ask you this: 25 years, I step out on you, one night stand. I tell you I make a mistake. Are you taking me back?
So I'm really big on if you tell me, and I have the choice to stay or go.
Yes.
Then I will respect you enough to maybe give you another chance.
See, thank you. Hey, I'm not even mad at that. 25. Oh, okay. Shit.
No, but hang on. Like in this situation you're talking about, if you man up and said, "Listen, like I messed up. Like this is the situation. Lay it all out." Yeah, she's got a valid point. But in the situation we're talking about with the Smiths,
they found out
who put it on blast.
Okay. So now. The woman in question that I slept with put it out in the streets. That's how you found out. Are you taking me back?
No. You see, that's a whole nother thing. If you make me look stupid and everybody knew our business but me, there's no going back. I don't fuck with liars and I don't fuck with cheaters. Those are my only two rules, you know?
Okay. Hey.
So if you came to me and said, "Babe, you know what? Last night, fuck, shit got too far. My bad. Like, you know, you're who I want to be with." And I heard it from your mouth. Then I will respect you enough to, like, at least think about it.
Okay. And then you guys can handle it in private, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Because it should be based on how I feel, how he feels, what happened, why did it happen, you know? Damn. But if I hear from everybody else, oh, fuck you.
Or the girl herself.
Yeah, or if the girl calls me, oh yeah, I'm good. Like, you can have them. Like, I don't need his ass, you know? Damn. So, but like I said, everybody's different. I am really big on respect. So you respect me, I'm going to respect you. Even, we're all human. We fuck up. You know, I can't say I've never been unfaithful because it's happened.
Really?
But I'm also the type of girl that I'll tell you from the beginning, if you want to know, ask me. So most men don't ask.
Yeah, because we don't want to play that game. We don't want to play that game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what if it was an accident? Like, what if like someone stole his clothes at the gym? He was running after them, and then he ran into a girl, and they fell down. And
wow.
What?
Wow. Okay.
That's possible. That's possible.
Coy?
And yeah, I mean, but you told me, right? So I'll think about it. I'll figure out what I want to do.
Now, let me ask you this.
Are you going to move forward?
Oh, see? This is what I'm talking about right here, getting even. Why is that even on the table?
You know, sometimes it just, I don't know. I think it makes the hurt feel a little better for a minute, you know?
Does that make it right,
though?
For
a minute is the key part of that situation.
Huh?
For a minute is the key part of that situation.
I'm a big believer also that the minute I forgive you, I'm not going to bring that shit up again. Woo! Like, it is done. It's done.
So wait, if you forgive him, are you putting that get some dick free card in the back of your for later, or what? Are you going to use that later for?
No, because I'm an adult. I'm not going to play games. If I'm going to forgive you, it's because I really believe in you and in us. And I'm not going to constantly throw it in your face like, oh, well, remember that girl, or was she better than me? How did she do it? You know, why did you want her? No. If I'm going to forgive, I want to know the whole story. Ooh. And then I just want to, like, pretend it didn't happen. Keep moving.
I don't think you want to know the whole story.
Oh no, I would. I want details.
No, really? That's gonna mess up your head so much.
Yeah. You about to light my clothes on fire on the lawn.
No, but that's what
I don't want to know details
while you're still in them.
Yeah.
No, but I would want to know, because then that would let me determine like how, if I want to forgive you or not. Like, if it was a girl that's been hanging around us like the whole relationship, or a girl you've been friends with forever, and then you end up fucking her, then that is like the ultimate betrayal. Because me and that bitch are cool. Damn. She's part of our family. Because my friends are family, you know? So yeah, no, that I could never forgive. I could never even look at you again.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done then? No. You open that box. What's the, I feel like that hit home. I just want to know what's the craziest thing you've ever done. Like, you ever light his shoes on fire?
Pulled that out of nowhere. Like, there was nowhere in that conversation that in the Pandora's box. He just I sent you those tights, right? Okay, you're gonna answer this question.
No, I just want to know.
I threatened to do things like when I was married, my son's dad. I knew he was having an affair with somebody, but I just didn't give a fuck because I was done with it already. And as long as it didn't affect my home, I just let it be. Honestly, I wasn't sleeping with him. It was cool. Like, we had a good little happy home, you know.
You would have let it kept going.
One day I called. Oh, I would have. Yeah, I wasn't fucking him, so it was cool. I mean, I had my baby, I had my house, I had everything I needed, so yeah, it was fine. But one day I called him, and he had taken my car to work. I used to drive a really nice little Range Rover, and I called, and he's like, "Oh, Kara took it to whatever because they work together."
She what?
And she took my car. She borrowed my car. And so I remember I hung up, and then I called him back, and I was really calm, and I said, "I'm going to be there in 30 minutes. And if my car's not there, I'm going to ram this fucking car through the fucking window of your job." You understand that? And he was like, "Well, okay." So when I got there, my car was there. And when he got home, the locks were changed and the divorce papers were ready for him. Wow. So you see, I can deal with a lot.
Damn.
But you don't fuck with my home. You don't fuck with my shit.
Quick ain't even a fucking word, bro. By the time he got home, the locks were changed and the papers were nailed to the door.
Don't get me wrong. Like changing locks, they don't take that long. But getting divorce papers, like that is impressive.
Yeah, she was like, "No."
You know why? Because my friends, I have a paralegal that's like my best friend. I can have that shit done in minutes.
Damn, run it. She said, "Run it." Damn. Okay. Well, hey. I mean, hey. She said, I'm gonna put this.
Hey, but I mean, like legitimately, like he was given a free pass, and that's.
Would you guys still be together right now?
I know who he is today, and I know who I am today, and I think the people we are right now would be good together. Oh. The people that we were 20 years ago, we were not. You know, I was ready to be a mom, and I was ready to be a wife, and I loved working, so I was working full time, and to me, we had a good life. But he still wanted to party and go out and do drugs and get drunk and forget that he's a father. And so it just, our lives were not, we just weren't connecting, you know?
Right. Like,
but now,
real, like Homeboy was given a free pass, and
he
did something even stupider than stepping out in the first place. Like,
oh yeah, and
She
he's
said
still with
I
this
wasn't
woman,
even
so
fucking him.
Hey, she got what she needed out of it.
I'm not even mad at that. Like, I appreciate you just being honest.
Yeah.
Hey.
And everybody tells me, I can't believe you don't hate her. I'm like, look, I didn't care that the bitch was riding my man. The minute she rode my car, that shit was over. That was not going to fly.
That's your car, though. Yeah. That's a very
my
different
car.
situation.
You gonna let another man drive around in my car?
Out of your fucking mind? I don't care if it was Pinto. I'll let that shit blow up like the Godfather.
Right? I'm car sensitive.
I ain't mad at that.
Person, so hell no.
Nah, I can never imagine. I can never imagine.
Pull up, see another.
I see my car driving down the street. I'm like, oh, I got that kind of car too. And then see the license plate number, and I'm just like, all right, I'm going to jail.
Cool.
Right?
This is it.
Oh, and I had personalized license plate. I knew it was my car. She'd be dead if I would have caught her in it. I'd be in jail right now.
Why is it that women have no fear in going to jail?
Would you cross a woman?
You know,
no, I wouldn't. But I just want to know, why do women have just I'll go to jail?
To be perfectly honest, I think we have no fear of going to jail because we're just going to go with a temporary insanity plea. So we're going to get off anyway. We're going to be like, you fucked up.
And let's be real, if you tell the judge, well, yeah, I was letting my mistress drive my wife's car, he's going to look at you and go, huh?
Yeah. That's what we doing, huh? You couldn't rent her a car, huh? Didn't want to pay that $1.25. Got it. Okay.
Dude, you can rent a car for $30.
Yeah. Couldn't rent $1.25 for the week, huh? Okay, got you.
Right?
That thrifty car rental?
So, yeah.
Wow, okay.
I think that's what it is. I think women, we think, sometimes we just think about the moment. Like, once we're pissed off, there's nothing calming us down. Like, that's it. Like, good luck, bud.
Not even the word calm down?
Yeah.
The word calm down just fuels it.
No.
That's a whole nother
telling
podcast.
a woman who is heated the slightest degree to calm down or relax is like pouring jet fuel on a fire. You have just signed your own death warrant. You are done.
Yes.
All right, last question. And actually, this is something me and Jesse were talking about. How does that go, Jesse? The days you can go ahead.
There's something you have done on a day that you just cannot take back in a relationship. Like where a guy or a girl will do something and they cannot take back that day.
Is that true? Can a person taint the relationship forever by just a bad day?
Like you can't recover from a bad thing?
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
I mean, I don't think I understand the question.
So like one thing that stains the relationship forever. Yeah. One day that stains the relationship forever.
Oh. It just really depends on the person, I think. I don't like to live in the past. Like I like to keep moving forward. So I don't think. I mean, there's always another chance.
Sound like Biggie. One more chance. See, simple.
So, you know, I get a little bored too, and I jump out of a plane. So go figure.
Something like that, man.
What happened?
No, like Chris and I were talking about this earlier, and it's I was in a situation, and some stuff happened, and as I was driving home with my then girlfriend, she looked at me and she's like, I can't take back today, can I? And I mean, that hit home for me because it was a situation that, like, literally, like, the events that had transpired that day, and it wasn't like she had cheated on me or anything like that, but it was something that, like, this was not something that I was going to be able to forget. Forgiveness is one thing, but, like, it's not something I'm going to be able to forget. Like, I'm going to remember how this day played out. And that's just the way it was. Like, there's nothing, it's not looking back on it, it's not looking past it. It changed the dynamic of the relationship.
Well, I could see that too. There's certain things you can let, like the situation I just talked about.
Yeah.
I didn't let it bother me that he was with somebody because I was happy. I was content where we were, you know? But once he crossed that line, I could never take that back. You know, like, there's no way I could forgive that, which I know is so stupid. I mean, it's a car.
No, it's honestly not. Like, the amount of like leeway you were giving him.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's like
he could literally do pretty much whatever he wanted, but like that is
LeBron on the basketball
car.
court. He can travel, he can do whatever he wants. Like, they're not calling nothing. Like, damn.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, I know a lot of my girlfriends told me the whole car thing was dumb, and I'm like, you know what? I think we all have the one thing that we can't forgive.
Yeah.
And
nice.
I already knew the situation, and I accepted it, and I was okay with it because I didn't want him like that anymore, you know?
Yeah.
But I wasn't willing to give up my son's happy home, you know? I didn't know my bio dad until I was like 7. So I think that kind of played into it with me.
Yeah.
But I knew that eventually that something was going to happen that was going to just break it for me, where it was going to be like, okay, you know what? Enough is enough. And for me, it was the car.
Yeah.
You know, to me, it was that to me was like the ultimate disrespect because my child and I travel in that car. That is ours. Yeah. You know, that was too close to home for me. So, I mean, I guess we all have that one thing that we can't forgive or we can't move forward from. And it might change from person to person, relationship to relationship, you know, but I think going back, or you either have to forgive 100% or you just have to, like, let go of the relationship. I don't think there's working things out once you reach, like, a level of disrespect. You know, like, I think hitting each other or cursing each other out, like, those are just things you can't survive. Like, once that respect is lost, it's lost. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I definitely agree. If you're gonna stay together, you got to let it go completely. So,
right.
Can't hold.
You know, and if you're not the kind of person that can forget about it, you might as well just split up because it's not gonna be the same.
Or stay together and be toxic.
Yeah. If you enjoy that kind of thing.
Hey, we've all seen it.
Hey, man, we're in the quarantine. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Hey, bro, I've been in toxic.
The movie theaters got to get your excitement somewhere, right?
If she ever orders pineapple on a pizza, she can never have that day back.
Go ahead. You see what I'm doing?
That's terrible.
All right, Alex.
Hey, there's certain restaurants I can go to. I get it.
All right, Alex, we're gonna let you go. Wait, let me ask you this: how is Quarantine Bay? Are we still Quarantine Baying, or are we just back out? Are we doing our own thing? Like, where we at?
She's focusing on herself.
Oh, my bad. Coy just said you are focusing on yourself.
Or was that just a week thing?
I'm not dating again. You know, I tried like once and it like turns me off for like months, you know? So I'm doing the me thing right now. I'm just hanging out.
Ooh, the hangout.
The date was that bad.
Usher in the
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we'll talk about that.
You know, it's not just that date. Like for some reason I get hit up like all at once by like 6-7 people like within a day or two, and then I'm just kind of like, why? Like, am I being tested? Like, what's going on? So I just kind of, I think it scares me, and I just kind of retreat.
Damn, I ain't even mad at that. All right, we're going to let you go. I'm going to text you later. I appreciate you as always. We got to figure out a time just to hang out and kick it. I don't want to get on the golf course because it's too fucking hot. It's like 110 degrees. But we'll figure out something, or we can just come over and hang out, and we'll figure out something.
Okay, cool. You just have fun.
All right.
See ya.
I might do it. All right? Yeah, I might do it. All right, take it easy.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Drop by. Might do it. Anyways, Jesse. See, she can forgive. She can forgive.
Mm-hmm.
She can't forgive the car, but she can forgive. You know what I'm saying?
Who can't forgive that car?
Shit, I don't know. I can't. Seeing another man in my car.
Her kid was in it too.
Hey, no offense or anything.
If that's your daily driver that you are driving your family around with, and your significant other has their mistress or their other dude, whatever you want to call it,
buddy,
driving your car.
Oh, buddy,
then not even like blatantly tells you.
You can't even ram him either. That's your car.
Like homeboy should have lied through his teeth, like his life depended on it.
Yeah, I'm getting it waxed right now. It's getting washed and waxed right now. hey, bring that shit back.
I would find a place to detail that car so quick it ain't even funny.
All right, guys. I appreciate everybody for being here. And once again, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody for listening. Whether you listen on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you download the Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch is still headed out. Everybody that's been hitting me up, I can't thank y'all enough. Seriously, because you guys champion it so hard is the reason why this podcast keeps going, because of the fact that it's so fun. I get to hang out with all my guys and all my homegirls, and JR, Jesse, Coy, like y'all, man, I appreciate y'all.
My pleasure, man.
Yeah, no, man, I appreciate that. JR, just give you a heads up, man. Make sure nobody driving your car. Okay.
No,
New car.
Yeah, hey. That's
you ever seen the beginning of the casino?
All right, good. Yeah. And we appreciate you guys. Thank you.
What
was it?
I probably spent her probably about like 80,000. And the last chick that I was officially dating, we almost got a dog after like 2 days of knowing each other.
Somebody that's asking you to define something immediately has ulterior motives.
You are now listening to the Men Don't Know podcast.